What's up guys, this is Shadow One and welcome back to Dokie Literature Club. Let's get into it. Is this one? Yeah. We just did Sayori, so let's do Natsuki next. Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you. That's a little blunt. Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. It just didn't evoke any emotions. So basically, it's not cute enough for your tastes. Do you want to get smacked? Ooh, feisty. I'll pass. Oh, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you like it. Eagles can fly. Eagles can fly. Monkeys can climb. Crickets can leap. Horses can race. Owls can seek. Cheetahs can run. Eagles can fly. People can try. But that's about it. Really? Is that all? Yeah. Told you weren't gonna like it. I don't like it. What? Just be honest. I am. I said I don't like it. Why are you so conceived that I wouldn't like it? Totally that it's just, what? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all so sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously, and I don't. But that's the point of poems, for people to express themselves. Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Okay. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things. Okay. Can be really heartening. Okay. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understood. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like, I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps out the feeling in the last line. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did? I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. Alright, Miss Toothy Tooth. I'm glad you learned something. Wait, I learned something from that? What did I learn? I didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Didn't expect that, huh? Yeah, guess. Yeah. Not, I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Let's do Yuri. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh, Sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine, don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. What does that mean, Yuri? Don't you like my poem? Sayori liked it. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it. So it's that bad? No! Did I just raise my voice? I'm so sorry. Yuri buries her face into her hands. That's not your face, Yuri. That's your hair. Your hair's burying your face. Wait, what? Your face is burying itself in kind of in your hair, but your hands are on your hair, bud. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers, and having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing that I recognized in new writers is that they try and make their style very deliberate. In other words, they try to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form fit the two together. The result... Oh, gosh. I'm sorry. Whew. The result, and the end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing. Even as simple as a poem. Even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in this club gives you valuable feedback. Nasuki can be a little bit based, though. Based. How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. Sorry. I do not know why I am yawning so much. It's fine. I'm not even that tired. Okay. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Nasuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily as if that's a rare opportunity for her. Oh, do I have to click again? Which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Fuck. Ghost under the light. Sorry, I'm not very good at reading cursive, which is stupid, but, just don't yell at me if I get this wrong. The, tendrils of my hair, the tangles or tendrils, I don't know, of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of the time, or test of the time, the cast yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green glow of the future. I bathe calm breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light tickles. I flicken back. Okay. Could you not write in cursive anymore, Yuri? Please? I'm sorry. I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. Yeah, Yuri, you should see my handwriting. I mean, I can't read cursive very well, but you did good. But it took you a long time to read. Well, I don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty if I could read it well. Eh? That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Sorry. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. There wasn't even a stutter in there. Whoops. I'll be honest. Honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts? Oh, are you into ghosts, Yuri? Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Madison. Really? Must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. Hey! I read it. Bitch. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolic compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. My back. Weird. Ugh. It's nothing really. Well, makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too. Nope. Yeah, maybe you're wrong. Right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you, bitch. Fuck off. Who should I do? All the only other person's Monica, so... Hi, Madison. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Sorry. Alright, keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off with going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Ha 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 ha. Don't worry. We're all a little embarrassed today, don't you know? But that's sort of the barrier we'll all learn. But that's the sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. Ah, you fucking hate it. I like this one. No, you don't. You're a liar. It makes me think of something Sayori would like. Yeah, I kind of made it for her. Ah! The stupid thing on my laptop that never goes away. So... You and Sayori are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had those sort of things in common. Well... What the fuck's your face for? Oh. We may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different. Hey! Sayori's amazing. Leave her alone. That may be the case, but there are also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you. It sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you'd think. So, I think that's the kind of vibe I get when reading your poems. Sorry. You sure you're not reading into it too much? I could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. Okay. But in any case, Sayori's all shit. Fuck. Alright, well, I can tell that she likes exploring with emotions, like happiness and sadness. Who knew someone so happy would enjoy sad things too? Yeah, that's totally unexpected. Not really. Well, to each their own. And you shouldn't be afraid of to experiment a little either. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. Could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of person, or the kind of style that suits you. Everyone might... Blech. My hair is getting in my mouth. Ugh. Everyone else might be a little... might be a little bit based towards their own kind of style. But... sorry. I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Ha 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 ha. Bitch. No. Ah ha ha ha. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Let's get it the fuck over with. Hole in wall. It couldn't have been me. See, the direction the spackle protrudes. A noisy neighbor? An angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel blind, like a film left out in the sun. I reel blind like a film out in the sun, but it's too late. My retinas, already scorched with permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep. Stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in. That's deep, bro. So, what do you think? It was very free form, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, it's the kind of style... that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting an emphasis on the timing between the words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say I had some kind of... I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes, when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on a paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. Okay. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my metacore writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all, I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayuri and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Sayuri, Yuri, and Nasuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Nasuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration, while meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Nasuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out that nice at all. Nasuki, you're such a bitch. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would ask someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Madison too. Don't bring me into this, man. Don't tell white lies. So, based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Madison liked my poem too, you know. I'm a he again. I'm a guy. He even told me he was impressed by it. Nasuki suddenly stands up. Oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. That's not what you're just, Yuri stands as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Matson appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours. Huh? And how do you know he doesn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out the way to make everything I do over cutesy. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Madison started showing up. Okay. Can we tone this down? Come on, Nasuki. Really? Why? Nasuki! Nasuki, that's a little... Nasuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you! I don't like fighting, guys. Suddenly both girls turned towards me as if I noticed they were standing there. Fuck. Madison, she's trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. That's the point of your poems, all convoluted for no reason. The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her. Wait. There's a reason why we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning from the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right? Well? Come on, guys. This shit ain't right. Why do I get dragged into this? Why did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing. But whomever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. So of course that's going to be help me, Sayori! Suki glares at me, drying up with any words I had in my mouth. So I instead turned to Yuri. Yuri's expression is so defenseless that I can't bring myself to say anything to her. Sayori! Yeah! Everyone's fighting! Everyone's fighting is making Sayori uncomfortable. How can the two of you keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like this? That isn't... Well, that's her problem. This isn't about her. I agree. It's unfair to interject their own feelings into our conflict. Yeah, unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri to suck up... Yuri, what a stuck-up jerk she's being. She would never. It's your immaturity that's made her upset in the first place. Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why no one likes... Stop! So, Yuri, you guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people, and I love them because they're different of their differences. Nasuki's poems, they're amazing because they give you so many feelings with just a few words, and Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone's so talented. Why are we fighting? Because, well... Also, Nasuki's cute, and there's nothing wrong with that. And Yuri's boobs are the same as they always were. Big and big and beautiful. Sayuri stands up. Monica stands behind her with a bewildered expression. I'll make some tea. Yuri rushes off. Nasuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. So this is why Sayuri is Sayuri is vice president. I whispered to Monica. Oh, this is why Sayuri is vice president. She nods in return. To be honest, I might come off as a good leader, and I can recognize things, but I'm not very good with people. I couldn't even bring myself to interject. As president, that's kind of embarrassing of me. Nah, it's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either. Well, I guess that just means Sayuri is amazing in her own ways, isn't she? You could say that. Yes, she fucking is. She might be an airhead, hey, but sometimes it's really suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing. I see. Take good care of her, okay? I would hate to see her get herself hurt. That makes two of us. You can count on me. Monica smiles sweetly at me, causing my stomach to knot. Such a genuine person doesn't really make a good president, regardless of what she says. If only I could get the chance to talk to her a little more. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. I'd say it was worth it. Well, it was alright mostly. And how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. Totally. I only liked sharing with Sayuri because it was mostly about her, I guess. I'm gonna try and make it about her every time. She's adorable. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, sorry. We'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you learned something from your friends too. Your poems will turn out even better. Oh, so your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those who I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination. Addison, ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Sayuri beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayuri and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayuri, about what happened earlier. Eh? What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Nasuki, does that kind of thing happen often? Does that kind of thing happen often? Often. That kind of thing happen often. No. No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they'd make good friends with you. Phew. So, you know, Madison, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club, but I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think, shit, I just accidentally skipped through something really deep right there. That's... Every day is going to be so much fun. Sigh. It looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? Well, we'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay. Yeah. Let's do this. Alright, I'm going to save that shit right there, and I will see you guys on the next. Okay, alright. So, thank you guys so much for watching this. If you liked it, click the like button, subscribe, see you later. Bye.